Hey everyone, welcome. When you hear the word IELTS, what's the first thing that pops into your head? For most people, it's getting into a university, right? And yeah, that's definitely part of it. But thinking of it only that way is kind of like looking at just one piece of a giant puzzle. Today, we're going to put that whole puzzle together. You'll see that IELTS is way more than just a test. It's a seriously powerful tool for your entire future. So let's dive in.
Okay, so let's just get the big one out of the way. Is IELTS just a ticket to get into a university abroad? I mean, for a lot of us, that's exactly what it feels like, another hoop you've got to jump through. But what if I told you that by seeing it like that, you're actually missing out on its most powerful benefits?
And this is the main point right here. We need to stop thinking of IELTS as just a cost or some chore you have to do. Start thinking of it as an investment. And like any really good investment, it pays you back long after you think you're done with it, often in ways you'd never ever expect. That one little shift in how you see it, it changes everything.
So let's break down what this investment really means. Getting ready for the IELTS isn't just about memorizing a bunch of vocabulary words for an exam. No way. It's about building a really solid foundation of communication skills. The kind of skills that are going to support you for years and years, whether you end up in a boardroom in New York or just grabbing a coffee in Melbourne.
This quote really just nails it. It's not a one-and-done deal for university acceptance letter. It's this incredibly versatile skill that pays off across the board in your education, your career, and even your plans to move to a new country. It's basically a 3-for-1 investment in you.
So where's the first place you see a big return on this investment? Your career. I mean, think about it. In today's world, being great at English isn't just a nice-to-have skill. It's absolutely essential. And IELTS is that globally recognized stamp of approval that proves you've got what it takes.
Just take a look at this. If you're in IT, it means you can work with teams from all over the world. In healthcare, it's about clear communication with patients and colleagues from different backgrounds. And for things like aviation or hospitality, well, that's the language of your job. A good IELTS score tells employers you can handle yourself in these big multinational companies, and that puts your resume right at the top of the stack.
And honestly, it gets even more serious than that. For a lot of licensed professions, we're talking doctors, nurses, engineers, lawyers, IELTS isn't just a bonus, it's a flat-out requirement. You literally cannot get your professional registration in many English-speaking countries without it. It's the key that unlocks your entire global career.
Now, a great career is one thing, but the benefits of IELTS go way beyond the office. The next big payoff is something you use every single day. Real, genuine confidence when you communicate. This is where that life skill part of the investment really shines.
You see, the great thing about preparing for IELTS is that it's so balanced. It really pushes you to get good at all 4 key parts of communication: listening, reading, writing, and speaking. And why is that? Because in the real world, you need all of them. This whole process builds a well-rounded, complete skill set you'll be using for the rest of your life.
And that's exactly the point. The test is actually designed around practical, everyday English. So the skills you work so hard to build, they translate directly into real confidence, whether you're killing it in a job interview, leading a team presentation, or just, having a normal chat with some new friends. And you know what? Building that confidence is now so much less stressful than it used to be. The system itself has gotten smarter. It used to be a nightmare. If you had a bad day and messed up one section, you had to retake the entire long test. But now, with the one-skill retake, you can just focus on the one part you need to improve. It's a way more flexible, way smarter approach that actually respects your time and energy.
So, when you put this all together, what have you really got? Well, you've got way more than just a score on a piece of paper. You have a globally recognized credential. Think of it like a powerful asset in your professional and personal life.
All right, so let's tie it all together. Getting a good IELTS score does so much more than get you into a university. It makes your resume stand out for amazing international jobs. It actually prepares you for what life is like in a new country. And maybe most important of all, it builds that lasting confidence in your own abilities. It really is the investment that just keeps on giving.
So, the next time you think about IELTS, please don't just see it as an exam. See it for what it is, a key. And really, the only question left is the one you see right here. What incredible opportunities are you going to unlock with it? Thanks so much for joining me.